Alright, so this is a behind the scenes video for the Clips channel of getting ready for the next mini Mayhem with cars and cameras. This mini Mayhem is actually this weekend, and I'm still working on trying to get ready. Now, I've already filmed a video of getting this mini lifted muscle car painted and finished, and I actually upload that video this weekend. So this is a sneak peek of this project finished. And I'm still working on trying to finish it. I just got the wiring all reinstalled. I'm still working on the fuel lines. Next is putting fuel in the gas tank, getting it to the carburetors, putting the air filters on, and trying to see if this thing will fire up. I did paint the fiberglass. I painted it a lighter shade of blue, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really sure if I like the shade of blue that I chose. It makes it look more like a toy, which is not what I was going for. So I may repaint it to be a darker shade of blue. Plus I wanted to add a racing stripe on here somewhere, but I didn't really have time for that. So maybe after Mini Mayhem, I'll clean it back up and repaint it a darker shade of blue and add a racing stripe or something. But for now, it's good enough, and it definitely looks way better than what it did before. Now, I'm also bringing the Grave Ninja, which is kind of buried right now. Next is I gotta move the CBR 1000. I'm gonna move all those engines over to that corner, and I gotta put a new battery in the Grave Ninja because that one in there is dead. So hopefully it'll fire right up, and then I can pull it out and hose it off and clean it. I'm really bad at cleaning stuff. When I get back from going off-roading, I still haven't cleaned the CBR 1000 after getting back from the last Mini Mayhem. It's still covered in dirt, and this is still covered in dirt from the last time I took it off-roading, which I can't even remember when that was. So, yeah, this has been sitting for maybe two or 3 years, I think. So, yeah, definitely got to pull it out and clean it. So, I just put gas in the gas tank. I got it to the carburetors. I also put these air filters on with these pre-filters, which are a bit loose, but I'm sure they'll work. So, yeah, let's see if this thing will fire up. And let's make sure it's in park. I don't want this thing taking off. So, choke all the way on. God, I don't miss this. Give me a second. So I just put fresh spark plugs in it because this thing always seems to like fresh spark plugs. So hopefully that'll do something. Nice. Yeah, like I said, it always seems to like fresh spark plugs. So if it doesn't want to fire up, just throw a fresh pair of spark plugs in it and it fires right up. So, also our pulse pump is leaking, which is definitely not great. It looks like it's leaking from the seal, I think. Either that or it's from this fuel line or this right here. Can't really tell where it's leaking from. But yeah, definitely got to fix that. We don't want a leaky pulse pump. Ooh, it sounds good. Sounds like it's running really good. So I did replace the pulse pump. I don't know why the original one was leaking, but yeah, hopefully the new one won't leak. All right, I think this vehicle is ready. I'm not gonna show in this video what it looks like with the fiberglass body on. You guys are gonna have to see that in the video of painting and finishing this project. So yeah, let's move on to trying to get the Grave Ninja ready. So I just put a new battery in because the original one was definitely dead. Before I try and start it, I'm checking the air filter, and it's actually not bad. Not bad at all. It actually looks clean in there. And you can see a little bit of water got in there, which is definitely not good, but you know what? Not as bad as I thought it would be. And I should probably do an oil change on this because I can't remember the last time I changed the oil in this engine. And it also definitely needs new rear brake pads because right now it's just metal on metal, which is not good. I can't remember the last time I actually drove this. I also put fresh fuel in the gas tank, and I'll be honest, this is the absolute worst spot for a gas tank. Uh-oh. Nice. Does the clutch work? Yep. Ah, it's kind of hard to drive with one hand. I don't really like that. There we go. Nice. All right, let me pull out the pressure washer. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. Yep, there's not much brake pad left on that, and a little bit left on this side. So I found these brake pads. They're not perfect, but they're definitely better than the pads that are on there originally. So yeah, let me swap these. Are they the right size? I think so. Fixed. Now, hopefully the rear brakes won't make such a horrible grinding noise. Also, I did check the front brake pads, and those are new calipers, so they are fine. Also, I noticed this. Yeah, that is, I don't know if the keyway is worn out or the key itself is worn out. Also, the chain is, it's a bit loose. Do I want to fix this or just ignore it and hope it doesn't create issues? I don't know. Do I want to fix this? I think it's fine. So I'm trying to change the oil, and of course I make everything impossible to get to. So I had to remove the rear master cylinder to be able to get to the oil fill way back there. The oil drain port is not easy to get to. Where is it? I don't know, it's somewhere under there. Also, when I redid this front suspension, I made it to where I actually can't remove the oil filter, which is definitely not good. I thought that gap right there would be enough room to be able to unthread the oil filter, but it's not. So this is why on my recent projects, I really try and make sure that it's easy to work on, that I can get to everything, that paneling is easy to remove and easy to access things behind it. Because yeah, when I first built this thing, I did not make it easy to work on. There it is. Oh, it's draining right on the frame. Nice. It's a great design right there. Yeah, it's just dumping right over the bottom A-arm. That's nice. The oil doesn't look that bad, thankfully. I'm not really sure how much this takes, so I'm just gonna keep filling it till it says full. Try not to spill it everywhere. Yeah, that's why on my recent projects, I really make sure that it's easy to work on these engines, work on stuff, and everything is easy to get to. And it can be easily taken apart. So, oil change is done. It probably didn't need it, but you know what? Better safe than sorry, especially with how much dirt this engine has been inhaling. Brake pads are good. I'm not gonna bother trying to fix this. I know the chain is kind of super loose, but you know what? I'm gonna bring extra chain, and if I really need to, I will work on it there. So yeah, I think Grave Ninja is all ready. The mini lifted muscle car is also ready. I just need to put the fiberglass body on and put the roll cage on, as well as the electric three-wheeler is also ready. I probably should charge it before I go, just to make sure the battery's all fully charged. So yeah, electric three-wheeler's ready, and I think I start loading up the trailer tomorrow and then head out to John's the next day.